Hi everyone, Peppa Mama here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I talk about preparedness issues from the perspective of a special needs mom, a mom with health issues of her own, and children with health issues and dietary restrictions. So if any of that is of interest to you, I encourage you to stick around and hit the subscribe button. So today I was going to talk about my favorite gluten-free pastas to keep in my preps and for what we use every day. The first thing is I really like this company. It's called Edison Granary. This is their logo. They make a couple different shapes of quinoa and rice-based pasta. It's one of the best quality gluten-free pastas I've ever found. I buy it through my food co-op Azure Standard, but you can also buy it online. It is made from organic white rice flour and organic quinoa flour. 2 ingredients only. This specific one is their spaghetti. They make an elbow, and they also make at least one other shape. I can't recall which, but I prefer their spaghetti the most, and this is what I buy for my long pasta. Okay. And then this brand is also a really good brand, Jovial. They make several different kinds of pasta, and not all of it's gluten-free. So you need to be careful when you're shopping for gluten-free pasta to read the labels carefully. They also produce a whole wheat pasta and an einkorn pasta. Neither of those are gluten-free. Einkorn is a heritage grain, and if you're just slightly gluten sensitive, it might work for you because it's not been messed around with as far as genetically modified or anything. So that would be worth checking into if you don't have celiac disease, or if you just avoid gluten for inflammatory reasons. But this is the one that I use of theirs. This is basically shaped too. It's organic brown rice flour and water are the ingredients. And this one holds up really well. I like the fusilli, the corkscrew pasta. I mostly use this for pasta salads, and it holds up really well in the fridge. A lot of gluten-free flours, if you cook it 1 second, or gluten-free pastas, if you cook it 1 second too long, it's breaking down on you and it doesn't hold up well. I do not like pasta that starts to break. And it just doesn't have a good bite to it. So this one holds up well. This is great for pasta salad. I use it all the time for that. But I also will sometimes cook it ahead and have it in the fridge just ready to go for the week too, because preparedness is not always about the long term, right? We do other things in our daily lives to be prepared, even if it's just for the week. So this is the one that I use for this shape, fusilli. And then you can find this in any grocery store in the Asian section, and it's basically rice noodle fettuccine. And this is the size of it. It's cut to this size, which is an awesome size. I use this mostly in soups and noodle bowls, if I'm making a noodle bowl, which a noodle bowl is a great thing to make with a bunch of leftover stuff. So if you have leftover meat and leftover veg, add some onions, add some herbs, cook it up, add some broth, and then throw this in and cook, and you've got a nice nutritious lunch. It's gluten-free, it's dairy-free, it's everything free, and it's healthy for you. So the ingredients for this one, it does have 3 ingredients, which they are rice flour, water, and modified tapioca starch. So another clean ingredient pasta, and this one's really easily found in your grocery store, usually in the Asian section. And then this last one is a recent find. I got this at Costco, and these are ramen noodles made from rice and millet, brown rice and millet. And this is how they come, just like ramen, except it's in a bag with several cakes. You just pull out 1 cake, if that's what you need to use. It does not have a seasoning packet in here, but they do make individual serving packets with seasoning packets. You might find them in your health food store or your organic or natural food store. I find mine at Fred Meyer's in the natural food section, and they have a bunch of different ones. They're all gluten-free. I can't recall the ingredients for the spice packets that come with them, but it's worth checking into if you're gluten-free. And you want something that's like a quick lunch to have on hand. So it would have like one of these, or maybe a little bit smaller. They have a black rice noodle one, which is really awesome. I'm going to talk about black rice on another video. And then it's an individual brick of these and the seasoning packet. But I found these at Costco, and I thought these were great. And again, I'm going to make noodle bowls with them. And we might even have a noodle bowl dinner because we have a lot of them in there. And I'm excited to try them. I have tried the individual ones, but I tried the black rice ones. I don't think I tried the millet. So I have an Italian heritage, so we used to eat a lot of pasta in our house, and we don't so much anymore, mostly because gluten-free pasta is expensive. I mean, up front, it's more expensive than wheat pasta. Wheat pasta you can get really cheap. And if you can eat wheat pasta, store it because it's a great, cheap, filling thing to have in your preps. But if you're gluten-free, it's kind of a problem. So it's more expensive up front, and then gluten-free pasta does not bulk up like wheat pasta. So you end up making more of it to provide enough servings for everyone. So then it's more expensive that way too because you're using more. So it just, you know, you end up eating more, you end up paying more, you know, whatever. So anyway, the other thing about flour-based items like pasta is they're high glycemic. And in a survival situation, that's probably a good thing. But as we get older, we've noticed that we need to watch our sugar. So we don't eat pasta that often, but I do have these on hand in my preps because we do eat it, and I like to have a stock of things. And you know, it's we have kids, they eat pasta too. But anyway, so these are the products that we prefer the best when it comes to pasta. And if there's any other specific food area that you'd like me to cover, I'd be happy to. Go ahead and leave the information in the comments, and I'll try to make a video on it. I've got a couple other videos planned, one for magnesium and another for shelf-stable superfoods. And so those will be coming up soon here. But thanks for stopping by my channel. I hope this was helpful for you, and I'll see you next time.